Elijah, welcome on in. Hello, everybody. I'm not gonna have any fun things going on today with games and all that stuff, mainly because I got a lot of other projects to worry about. But we'll get started there in just a second. I'm kind of still working things around. I am. Yeah, yesterday I was up at like 3:50 and I was organizing in the garage by 4:10. Hey, Rooster. Okay, so the stream is just gonna be a little bit laggy like normal. There's nothing I can really do about it with how do I put this? There's nothing I can really do about it with the streaming. The videos are usually pretty clear, but sometimes the streaming just takes a little bit too much on the computer. Going pretty decent. So you guys can see that in the bottom. If you are a US viewer, I'm working with Beefcake this weekend. My buddy Dustin's hooking me up. And you guys there's 2 people that are going to be winning some prizes from Beefcake. So we have a Google form down there that if you guys want to fill that out, again, you have to be a U.S. resident, you can have a chance to win it. He's mainly doing a lot of the running stuff on it. So the absolute details, we're not doing the goal this time, Max. Sorry, bud. My mind is like going 15 different directions and I'm running on not much sleep. So we're going to be continuing our corn planting. Appreciate you guys all being in here, though, and for that $2 super chat. That is awesome. So, sorry, guys, if I'm a little out of it. I'm just, yeah. But we do have links for you guys down in the description to check all that out and have your chance to win. I did make some of my stuff smaller so you guys can see a little bit more of what's going on. Hopefully that is better. I don't know. I kind of had to make sure the bottom part was big enough so you could read that. But is that better for like a layout size? I made everything just a little bit smaller. David going to be sending out 10 new memberships. That's awesome, David. Thank you, bud. I do appreciate that. Brandon's sending out 10 more memberships. Today is going to be a big day. It's a big, big day. Thank you all. 111 of you, 35 likes already, and 20 brand new members. That is awesome. Yeah, don't mind me. I might be a row off, but yeah, my ridge marker, for those who have never seen this setup, it's a DB80 built on a DB90's frame. So I just chopped off the end row units, and this is how I have to, yeah, you get the point now. It's going to be a good day. You're going pretty good, David. I'm like storm prepping like crazy. I look like the crazy cat lady with how my place is set up right now. I don't play ATS very much anymore, but yes, I have played it. I appreciate that, buddy. Trying to make the best content that I can. Corner, not too much, not too much. Absolutely cool. If you guys were gifted a membership, be sure to thank that person, as they did not have to do that. My audience is absolutely amazing, and I love having you guys here. What I use to make my mods, Giant software, Blender, it's the CAD software. I mean, it's a whole bunch of things. Hey, welcome on in. Love the channel. Hey, appreciate that. We're going to get some Kanye Twitty. I love you some good Kanye Twitty. Kyle, welcome being a member. Well, thank you for being a member for 12 months. That is awesome. Grant's got other things to do. 7. No, I do not. Are you the mower guy? I feel like you've asked. No, that's, oh, who is that? It's Xavier. That's Xavier who does that one. Not much though. Start planting pumpkins. Nice. Make sure you win the pumpkin contest. But hello to everybody that might be joining us in. We're on the Nebraska Farm Series, literally picking up exactly where we left off last week. I did not get time to get on the server this time, like this weekend, or the week, because I was trying to work on a project in the garage for BUCH'D Customs. Day's going pretty decent. Just have a lot of stuff to try and cover before these storm swells start blowing through. because today's supposed to be rough at night. Tomorrow afternoon's supposed to be really rough, and then Monday swing hit or miss. I don't want to say there's a possibility, but there's a very good possibility I could probably have a tornado going right through where I live. So, not fun. We already started season 3. The video that just came out for Grandpa's Farm, that is the start of season 3. Or technically year 2. No, year 3, season 2. You're at a I'm trying to go. You do that, Max. You do that. Ooh, hydraulic. Oh. Not good. Hey, I heard that it's going to help to lift that hydraulic system when you have the hose that's not broken. Just a thought. Doing pretty decent. It's a very chill stream. Let's put it this way. We don't have the hat game and we don't have our tractor time thing. We are just trying to do the basics so you guys can still get your really fun streaming in. But I just got a couple projects I need to worry about outside of work today. Yeah, we get one good week of nice weather around here, and what do we get for it? Massive hailstorms, driveline winds, and everything under the sun. Just bring the whole brigade. You got it fixed? Yes. All right. For AI, I have not done it. I have not done it, and I hate to break it to you, it is not even close to my priority list right now.
I'm a city golfer. You can ask my
Thank you, Toby. We needed some Toby in our lives. From Finland, nice. Where are we all coming from? I'm Buck. I'm from the eastern side of Nebraska, where we're about to get some not so fun weather over the next couple days. Where are we all coming from? We're gonna try to go for our hour and a half, like normal. I don't think you want the hail that's projected to come with it, though. Because, yeah, we might get some rain, but we're talking like baseball, possibly tennis ball size hail going right through about where I'm at. Minnesota, Vermont, South Dakota, Manitoba, Georgia, Arkansas, Ohio. I think I saw Ohio. Did I see Ohio? There's Ohio. Oregon, nice. Oh, we got a West Coaster. All right. Got a couple people going across the pond. Netherlands, nice. Well, welcome everybody, and it's so pleasant to have you here. 145 strong. Currently got 58 likes. Remember, 250 likes gets our red solo cup from Toby Keith. We got shitty golfer going on right now, and 3,800 the bucks. Really fun. If you want to check out this playlist, it is available on Spotify. All links can be found in the description. It's all the real marketing spiel you get out of me. There's a chance to win some beefcake, but you got to go fill out that form below if you're in the U.S. South Africa, there's another far one. Your birthday was Friday. Well, happy late birthday. We could try to add it in, Kyle. If we could try to limit the amount of songs requested today, that might be ideal. I know that kind of sounds bad. It's a benefit that I give you guys, but I'm just kind of trying to stay on track, if that makes sense. But you have to be the member or moderator or the jukebox to do it. We're going to head over to Friends. And no one told you life was gonna be this way. Pseudo, Alabama. I saw. 50-20 every day of the week. I'm not a beta tester for this map. I actually, I did the, I purchased it. This is the paid for map right now by Delta South. All right, I got you. I mean, 60 isn't, like, mid-50s isn't really bad if you don't have wind. It's the problem when you have wind. If you guys are not a member or a moderator, you do not have the ability to request a song unless it's done via the jukebox system, which is a super chat of whatever amount where you can type the name and the person who sings the song. Pretty about as close as you can get. I mean, the tractor I'm using right now isn't their planting tractor, as the 8345R is. At least that's what I saw. But the whole lineup that you see on this farm is pretty close to what the modern setup is. It's part of their pay. I don't know. I see St. Mary, I'm pretty certain was you have to be in their Discord. So if you get on his Patreon, then you go to the Discord and that's where you actually get it. I don't really remember because it's been a long time since I've gotten it. I know Heath, I actually have it. I have that one. It's Outpost Dairies. I've had a couple 50/20 mods. Lanny, welcome on in. The wind was bad, dude. The wind was bad 2 days ago. Yesterday wasn't really that bad, but 2 days ago, mid-afternoon, it was howling pretty good. I don't know if it was pushing 50, but we're at least supposed to get like 70-some mile-an-hour winds in possibilities of tonight or tomorrow. It's gonna be a little gusty. I do not have a Discord. No, I do not. Yes, I did put that one in, Corden. I did put that in. I scammed you into buying 15. I didn't scam anybody. I just played it for the first time, and you just happened to go and get it. Favorite county of Nebraska? That's pretty biased. I can't disclose that. Because then I'd be giving my other Nebraskans fuel for the fire. See, what I like is how we designate the counties. So most places you have like it legitimately, it's on either a sticker, it's printed on the plate, or there's some sort of identification that'll tell you where that county's at, or like roughly the county area. And Nebraska doesn't do that. If you're in what would be Lincoln or Omaha, those are the ones that have like just straight number plates across where it's like a character, number. But if you're in any of the other counties, like the number is what the county is. Howdy, Richard. Welcome on in. The Hilbert Special. You know it. He hasn't used this song for a long time. I don't really care enough about baseball to have an opinion. I'd like my Huskers to go all the way, but, you know, I highly doubt that. Gotta go. All right, we'll see you, Gabe. Game saving. I have no idea, Kyle. We have bad weather that's coming, but I don't know what it's all going to entail. We still have about an hour and 15 minutes. Oh shoot, I am way off. That's right. I don't follow the line. I follow inside the line. See, I'll pray for anybody to have rain, but I also don't want anybody to have the hail and wind that comes with it. Wind is not as bad as having. I would much rather have wind than anything than hail and tornadoes. Every day of the week, I'd rather have straight line winds over tornadoes and rain, like tornadoes and hail. Yeah, no kidding. Anything but hail and tornadoes, no kidding. Everybody needs rain. We're all super dry. Colorado, welcome on in. The only like real tornado I think I've seen was kind of like the dust tornadoes that just kind of spin up. And there's one of them that when I worked at Vermeer years ago, it was a relatively large dust tornado in our parking lot. Like you could feel the rotation of the dust hitting you. The actual like tornado on the ground, I haven't really ever seen one. Well, I guess I take that back. I have way when I was really young. You're from Nebraska? Nice. Mac's gonna blow away, and I'd rather not. No. I get that insurance exists for this reason, but I also really don't want to walk outside and see massive gaping holes in the side of my topper from a baseball going through it. Not really. I mean, the only personal saves that I have are like my testing saves for when I test mods out, or I need to check if this would work on this map, and they're just testing things. There's not like a, oh, this is my personalized farm build. The stream is not 60 FPS, no. The game is lagging itself, and I think I'm rocking like lower to mid 20s, but that's just because I have the stream open, OBS open, Spotify open, the game open, the game's heavy. Like my computer's not built to run a NASA space shuttle. Harris, thank you for gifting that one membership. You got your driver's license? Nice. Glad you didn't put it through the wall. But, Dr. Painless, welcome to the club for the month. Hopefully you enjoy that. Make sure everybody who does get a membership, thank you, say thank you, as they do not, our members do not have to do that. That is an awesome thing that our community has been doing. I do not pick them. It is randomly selected. Yep, just under 140 now. Well, 140 to go before we can play Red. No, yeah, 140 before we play Red Solo Cup. Remember, guys, 250 likes is the goal for that. 80 and then 40, yeah. Those cold fronts, man, when they come through, they mean business. You sure? All right, I got you. Well, good luck. Best of luck. That's all right. You don't really need it. It's just kind of an added fun benefit. We need to bring back... Yes, we need to... That's one person I really wish I could have seen in concert. So many I can't even count. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, I'm not buying... Well, see, the problem with this, Kyle, is that we have an 80-foot setup for a reason. A DB120 runs off of a 24-row setup. Just double. I would have to have, what it would be, a DB... I think DB80 is the largest I could run with it still matching up with an 8-row setup. Because otherwise you'd have to have 160 foot, and that would be insane. So for my particular setup to be real, this is the largest planter I can run. Favorite ice cream flavor? I love me some good, like, moose tracks where it's got the chocolate, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of peanut butter. Like, I love that. Oh, it's like mixing a Twix, Kit Kat, and a Snickers all in one. I have no idea, Jonathan. I would love to. I would love to. But this kind of depends on the recording schedule and what projects need to get done. Because Bucked Up Customs has been taking center stage in the last couple days. And I want to grow that channel. I really do. But it's just going to take time. Well, I'm well aware that it can work with it. But when you go to, like, say, do the headlands and stuff, it doesn't line up with the full header. Usually my rule of thumb that I've known is you get a planter that's the same width or double the width of your header. And you can do it the opposite, but it's just kind of a pain in the butt when you go to harvest. Probably not, Audrey. I mean, it's going to be paired with other series. It won't be a dedicated hay farm for a while. Nope, we will not be streaming anytime soon. Those collaboration ones, they're harder to get together because you really have to plan them. And with stuff that's like this weekend, yeah. It's fun when we do, but sometimes the setup is a lot more of a hassle. ModHub, Google.com, King Mods, Facebook posts, itch.io if you know the creator. Sometimes I'm sent mods, other times I made them myself. Because Austin chose to stream on Twitch. That's the only answer I got for you on that one. That washout's still there, but I'm not going to worry about it. Very nice. I haven't seen my neighbor the last few days. Oh yeah, that's the way it always happens. We got $100,000 and we blow it on a tractor, a crap spreader, some more ground, some fertilizer and seed, and more things that Austin thinks we need. No, Tom actually finished up planting like 3 days after we did not 3 days, but it wasn't very long after we did the tree video that he's like, yeah, I'm done planting. I'm like, holy cow, you're quick. Well, congratulations. I don't remember when our guys get out. I think they already did because our last day was on the 20th. No, it was last weekend. Last weekend's when they got out. It depends on the process, Heath. It's more of a, what are you going to do? If the map's really hilly, do you really want to be trying to pull around these massive implements? Or are you going to do more hay related? Are you going to do animals? You're going to do blank? If you're doing animals, I tend to pick a smaller map, so that way you're not having to travel the entirety course of the whole place, but you don't want to have a small map for a farm series like this because it's all big equipment. And if you run a map that's a 1x, you're going to harvest the whole map in a matter of 5 minutes. Yes, you can. Yes, Tom does no-till.
Well, I left Kentucky back in '49 and went to Detroit working on assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted me one that was long and black.
Yeah. Watching the mow. Oh, okay. Okay. There's our Xavier. $5. Appreciate that, bud. Thank you. You're watching the mowing. Okay.
But I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have me a car worth at least $100 grand.
I got it in there for you, bud. I didn't realize I put the wrong one in.
And it wouldn't cost me a dime. You know it's me when I...
No, this map is not on console. Nothing you see on this screen is a console mod. Technically, the tractor could be, but it was a edit like way early in the game. It was only a mod. Was only like a FS25 mod .net or something. It was the only 8R that I had in my folder at the time, and I was too lazy to go find another one.
Considered myself a thief, but GM wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years.
I do like Oliver, yes.
The first day I got me a fuel
I do really want to make some more videos with Tom. I really do. He's an amazing guy. I could learn so much from him. The problem is that he doesn't have a lot of stuff to do. Like, he's a one-man operation, and he kind of keeps everything regulated to a point where he can take it when he can manage it like that. The best chance to go work with him would be this fall with Harvest, because he does contract work and he has somebody technically help him run the cart. So that would be the most likely case. Otherwise, I don't know when my next endeavor with Tom would be. Also time, yes. No, I have not. I have not really seen him long enough to go and say, get it. We'll change the poll here in about 4 minutes, because that's our half-hour mark. I do have decent Caleb, just prepping for big storms. So we drove uptown just to get the tags, and I headed to ride on down. I mean, you can keep trying, Lud, but you're gonna have to get on the Nebraska map if you're gonna do that. You can't make Nebraska if you're in Iowa. That's just sacrilegious. They don't really need help down there, and plus I don't think I can really record down on that farm, because I don't know if do they care to be on camera? How do they talk? Yeah, it's more of a respect thing that I don't record there.
Yeah, Red Rider, this is the Cottonmouth and the Psycho Billy Cadillac. Come on. This is the Cottonmouth, and negatory on the cost of this machine there, Red Rider.
There's gonna be like a triangle that I'll have to replant. You're on a mowing job. Gotcha. Thank you for that other $5 there, Xavier. Appreciate it. We were talking about you a little earlier. We'll be live here for another hour. Yes, I have played on that map. I didn't really do anything with it, but I have played on it. It happened. Oh, it happens. Yeah, autocorrect is a pain in the butt. I got it in, Kyle. Hey, Mom. My mom's in the chat. For bigger fields, Iowa Plainview is probably a decent choice. Alma would be another good choice. The problem is I don't really know what maps are all console compatible. I mean, Welkers would be kind of fun just for the sake of having massive plots and you could use big equipment, but yeah, Alma or Iowa Plainview is probably your two better options. Yes, Max. Hunger mod. That is a life mod. There's like 3 mods that it entails, but all 3 of them together, it does give you the thirst, hunger, and health. I don't think your character like dies when it gets to 0, but it is a pretty interesting mod. Game save. It's a game save. I have an autosave mod in here, so that's the one thing I hate about it. Oh, it drives me nuts. Somewhere in Montana. That I did see. I did hear about that one. Panama Van Halen. That's kind of weird. I haven't seen you request a song like that, Harris. Follow me, everything is alright. Likely not at all. I wouldn't guess. That's the game save. That was the game save. Xavier, thank you for another $5 super chat. I do appreciate that. Well, you ain't gonna be able to start the business if you keep super chatting me, man. Yeah, keep that money for your business. You probably should focus more on like giving the quality products so you get a better rep. So when you go to start more businesses, you already have a good reputation. But definitely go for it. But yeah, you're not gonna really be able to build the business if you keep super chatting me. You got to keep that money for your business. But pricing, yes. If you do a good job and gain that good work reputation, then you can also start charging more for your work. Some people might not like the fact that you charge $10 more a yard, but when you give them something that looks 3 times better than the guy doing it across the road with a push mower for $10 and it looks shaggy, then they're willing to pay a little more. Give and take. Give and take. Hey, Craig. That's my other Papa Craig. Great guy. Love him. You got your haircut? Nice. I got my haircut a few days ago. All right, we're past that half-hour mark, so I will get our pole changed here. We actually got quite a few of you getting storm systems coming through. About 50-50. Start a poll. Okay, here we go. That's Farming Sim. FS25, FS22, FS19, and FS 17, 15, 13, etc.
It's not that what I gotta do is more important than you, it's just what I gotta do. And I know you don't understand.
There you go.
Hell, I don't understand.
Let the good times roll.
As I pull up to your house, I feel my head spinning around, just thinking about how everything is.
I say, once the votes start coming in, there's no way 25's rolling everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if 22 starts pulling quite a few. Yep. I'll try and make it right. Yeah, that's the problem. Some songs are named the exact same or pretty dang near close, and then you get the wrong one. The one that really screws me up is Randy Travis and George Strait. I don't even remember the name of the differences. Forever and Ever Amen, and Forever and Ever Amen is Randy Travis, and then what's the George Strait one? Oh, for crying out loud, it's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, thank you, Mom. Honestly, I think 22 is the one that's got the most stride to it, though. Ground beef. Ground beef. I'm from the beef state, man. Cow Jones. They're our nature. Love without amen. Yeah, there it is. The winning part. Yeah, it's 58%. That's a pretty hefty margin to beat. Tulsa Time, though, that's something you can't beat. Good old Don Williams. I really like this song. My wife really likes this song. I left Oklahoma driving in a Pontiac. Top of the morning to you. Tennessee whiskey. We got it in there for you, bud. What do you mean by what dealer? Talking about the building or the actual dealer? Because I think Iowa has a heavy Van Wall audience. It's in there. It's in there, Kyle. We just had a lot in the queue. Why no GPS? It don't work. This field apparently is not wanting to register with the tractor, so I have just had to hand plant the whole thing. And I kind of got to guess this last part because I forgot to put the ridge marker out. Depends on what your mod folder's full of. If you got a bunch of case, then do a case. If you got a bunch of deer, do deer. If you got a bunch of cloths, do cloths. Yes, I'm just a waste of time. Corey broke it. Yep, he screwed with the globe and now it's busted. How do I do music? I shut off monetization as a whole and we just have fun for an hour and a half. I take a hit. If you guys do the super chats and donations to the stream, that's really the only, I'd say, money I really make, and YouTube still takes a cut of it. I literally just do the stream on the weekend for the fun of it, where we can all sit down and have just talk. That's the whole point of them. I don't make any money off the streams unless you guys are basically donating. 3,800 a buck is literally just for fun. How many acres do we have left? That's a great question. Oh, shoot. We're not too... This is that weird patch that we have at the water spot. I might run just one big straight line up the top and just plant through the water and call it a day. This is likely 10 acres, and then this is another 40 or 50 down below. Because this whole patch is 125 plus. Because how much is that? Yeah, 28 acres on the bottom. And I would presume out of 58, that's about 15. So 15-ish acres. When it's not yes and no. If you have monetization off, you don't have the ability to monetize it, and you can still have your stream taken down if you're not careful with the volume. So if you have your volume cranked all the way up and YouTube flags it, they can shut your stream off completely. So I kind of got to watch it and regulate the volume where we can still listen to the good music, but it's not enough to trip the sensors so bad that it shuts the stream off completely. Hello, hello. I'm a Ford guy. If I were building the dealer, it would be Fords for the service line, Deere for the dealer. But I wouldn't copy me right up because I'm not right all the time. Corey, put your truck in the water. Good for him. Not too bad. Yep, just tiptoeing over the line. Hello. I've started to warm up a lot more to General Motors. I mean, it also helps that I drive two out of the three main vehicles that I currently drive. 2 out of 3 are General Motors, and the other one is a Ford. Max, obviously the Ford, but they all have their issues. They all have their issues, and if you think otherwise, you're wrong. Farm Progress Show? I'm pretty excited for it. Uh, 15 months. Oh, that's an insane milestone. Little over a year there for you. It would be like a month and a quarter. A year and a quarter. Year and a quarter. There you are. Well, appreciate you hanging around for as long as you have, Clay. That's been awesome. Yeah, the back half of this field's going to look really weird because all the rows are slowly just going to start bending like an arc. on me mowing grass. I don't know if and when I'm going to do those. Yes, you are, Xavier. Thank you for that $2 super chat. Do appreciate it, bud. We will get that one in here momentarily. I don't know where it's at in the queue, but Red Solo Cup is still about 70 likes away. So if you want to get us to 250, we can get Red Solo Cup rolling. No, 80 likes. Yeah, 80 likes away from Red Solo Cup. Smell the hay on the ground? I know. Gotta love that sweet smell of hay. And no, we're not planting in the water. I get as close as I can without basically going past the headlands. And we might just leave it as a quote-unquote washout where we would have to go and replant. But the problem with, I think, replanting in Farm Sim is that it kind of doesn't really work, / realistic-wise, it's not going to do good. So, yeah. Sometimes you just lose track. Nice! Well, hopefully you enjoy your new pickup. I still gotta hope that mine doesn't have a hole in the topper after this weekend. Today's video, when I actually can get it done, is going to be Southern Farming with Nate. I wanted it to be Nebraska, but just kind of ran out of time.
Where we're stronger than a hurricane. For miles around, the best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke. When they open up that gate, welcome to the show, welcome to the home.
I'm just going to leave that there. Don't mind this. I still don't know why this field has this big of a washout in it. It's kind of confusing me. So it's getting a new paint job. Nice. Got you watching Farm Sim? Nice, Greg. Nice.
Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders
Southern Farming. Gotcha. Yeah, it'll be kind of a fun one because the whole point of the video is how we literally just about lost the whole farm's reputation with one decision. And not just one decision, make it 2 or 3 that almost just completely destroyed the entire reputation of the farm. But we were smart enough to not do it. Yeah, no kidding there, Max. Favorite style of truck? I'm more of an older body style guy. I do enjoy some of the newer looks, like the Super Duties have started, the newest generation of Illuma Duties have started to grow on me. I originally didn't like the headlights, but Ram has always looked pretty good. I will give Ram the benefit of the doubt in the design department. They really did make a good looking truck. I just wish their quality held up to as good as their actual looks. Or, you know, most average new vehicles just brick after a year anyway. 1066. It's a tiny tractor. Get a big tractor. I did. Nice. Now keep on rolling. Do I like Idaho? I love the potato state. Can I get some more potatoes, please? I actually planted potatoes today. We planted potatoes in a 5-gallon bucket in the flower pot. I looked outside this morning. That sucker's sticking straight out of the bucket. Like 2 days ago, there was nothing. And now the one bucket, which is a Menards bucket, sucker's just hanging up there. He's like, hi, I got like 7 sprouts out of the ground. I'm like, awesome. You're late? No, you're not. You're not really late, Bradley. We're about 45 minutes in. Game save. Game save. Oh, apparently Dustin's in the stream. So, guys, if you wanted to have a chance to win some beefcake jerky, if you haven't seen that thing in the bottom of the screen, There is a Google form down below for the U.S. audience only. I wish I could give it for everybody, but, you know, this world's expensive. So for the U.S. viewing audience, if you guys want a chance to win some beefcake jerky, you can head down below and fill out that form. And we'll have 2 winners, a grand prize winner and a runner-up. The beefcake's mainly doing all of the work with that, so I can't tell you much more other than that. But you do have you got a shot. You got a shot. You didn't get the notification? That's all right. Yeah, the transmissions are definitely problematic. I think differentials are a big problem in the Silverados. Ford's got the death wobble per usual, but that's because they build it with a straight axle. I'd much rather have a solid front axle than independent. Like, I know they ride nicer, but for durability standpoint, the solid axle just makes sense. Ran a truck. I'm a Ford personnel. TW25. That's a Ford. Not bad. They're both good tractors. I think there's just a tiny little patch that's missing. What's the question? Can't say that on national television. Hello, hello. Guys, we are about 55 likes away from Red Solo Cup, so make sure that if you want to check out some Toby Keith, we got to get all them likes in the stream. I got to finish this one corner. I didn't realize I screwed up over here. Oh, that's right. I know why. Because it's like, oh, you don't own the land. I'm like, BS, I don't own the land. Oh, nice. I'm the favorite. Hey, I appreciate that. The weather we're supposed to get, Bradley, is anywhere from 75, 80 mile an hour winds, EF2 to possibly EF3 tornadoes, and hail to possibly the size of baseballs, teacups, and maybe even softballs. You know, just the usual. You get nice weather in Nebraska in the Midwest for a week, or the Great Plains for a week, and they're like, no. Good old Van Halen, gotta love him. With the recently passed David Allen Coe, we're gonna head over to Tennessee Whiskey. Remember, you are listening to 3800 The Buck, where storms fly crazy, and the guy running the stream is even crazier. The transfer case blew apart. Ooh, not good. We are not done planting. No, we have a 28-acre plot on the south side to go plant now. This shouldn't take nearly as long. Yeah, anybody who's in this storm swell that's coming through, definitely be on the lookout. Stay weather aware, whether it's through your local news, somebody like Ryan Hallgall, Max Velocity. Max is the one I personally usually watch. So get your notifications out, because this stuff coming through is no joke. I know, anything but the metric system. Americans are amazing, but hey, we're using the teacup, so we at least got something European. I don't think I planted anything on this south plot, right? Oh, never mind, I've still got a ways to go. Your farm's done planting? Nice. Standing water and field. I think that's just part of the map. I don't know why that standing water's there. It's not supposed to be there. Buddy, if that car could be doing burnouts, I'd have had like 7 pairs of tires since high school. It's front wheel drive. If you didn't know, the Oldsmobile Tornadoes, they were from the factory always. They never changed it. It was one of the first and best produced front wheel drive cars. But I do want to do a video on making that car, have it like a transmission swap, a radiator swap, and some like fixing the AC in it. I just haven't gotten those parts out of the parts car yet. Oh, he did. She did? Okay. Okay, I got you. Right in the middle of your screen, St. Mary, Nebraska. St. Mary. It's a Delta South modding map. Oh, hello. I get my end row unit out. There it is. Get to 250. We're 40 away. Done with corn. Yeah, we've been done. A lot of guys have been kind of done planting for at least a week or so now. I'm way behind in terms of the real life planting, and wow, I am way off. I am way off. This is the part I hate about not having GPS. I can't. Yeah. Ugh. Drives me up a wall. I really wish this field would have worked with the GPS, but it just didn't want to. It was like too big. So we're gonna have like a little extra screw up row. Yes. The mod issue, it's a mod issue, it could be a shader issue, it could be your game needs to update, it could be your shader cache folder. There's multiple things that could cause it. Kind of play around with it, see if there's any videos that'll kind of help you with your thing, and worst case scenario, take your mod folder, copy it, put it on your desktop, and then just reinstall the game. We could do a roll call. Where are we all coming from? Guys, I'm Buck. I'm from the state of Nebraska. I'm on the eastern side where some storm swells are going to be rolling in the next day or two. How are we all doing? Where are we all coming from? No, the map is not on Xbox. This is not a console map. Nothing you see on screen right now is console friendly. Pennsylvania, Texas, marching. I miss marching band. Marching band was fun. Michigan, Alabama. I have no idea when 26 is coming out. Georgia, New York, Missouri, Texas, North Carolina, Manitoba, Indiana. The whole setup entirety between computers, screens, cameras, wheel setup, microphones. We're talking a couple grand. Kentucky. I seen you there earlier. No. I mean, it would be kind of funny, but it sticks out like a sore thumb. It's bright blue. It'd be harder to find mine. Kara, thank you for being a member for 1 month. That is awesome to have you here. Yep. Yeah, go ahead, Dustin. So that is Dustin, guys. I think I need to... That is my rep from Beefcake. So I'm actually going to give you moderator there, bud, just so I don't lose you. You should be able to do it. There you are. So I think Dustin there is going to give you guys the link to our giveaway through Beefcake. I wish I'd have marketed it a little bit more, but I've just been too worried about the storms coming through and trying to finish Bucked Up Customs project. That was a perfect corner. Shouldn't have left the ridge marker out, but wow, I just nailed that. No, you cannot. Sorry, Mac. You'd be the first one to leave. I'm never selling that Oldsmobile unless I absolutely have to. Like, it is the last. I've told my wife that if I ever end up dead, you sell the Impala first, the truck second, and that car dead last. The thing's like the family heirloom. No, I'm not stoked for this weather at all. There is our form, guys, so I'm actually going to pin that message, as that is our giveaway from Beefcake. If you guys want some jerky from the U.S. audience, go ahead and check that out. You'll be back in a minute? Nice. Yeah, I know. You guys are paying market value. I ain't giving anybody no deals on that pickup. I know what I put into it. All right. So let's see here. What else do we got? Push mowers. I mean, I like my walk behinds, but technically the push mower genre is that's what that is. But I gotta turn this down a little bit. Iron Man's great, but when he is setting off the sensors, then yeah. Let me get this down so I can see it. There we go. Now I can see it. Yeah, we're 24 likes away. That's awesome. Okay, I got you. 30K. You want to buy that truck for $30,000? Heck, I wouldn't even pay 30 grand for that one. It better have immaculate paint if it's 30 grand. Oh, I don't blame you, Bradley. I had to follow a guy home. He was in a 2500 Chevy from like 2002. Had probably a 35-foot PJ trailer hauling a shipping container at a crosswind of roughly 40 miles an hour. I saw that trailer probably about, it looks like the Chevy Walker when you see a pickup that has the differential that's screwed up. It was bad. I passed that guy. I'm like, bless this guy's soul, man. We could try and play that one, Conrad. Yeah, well, there is. There's 3 vehicles stacked in the garage right now, and Mac's the only one that's too fat, and he can't fit. I mean, if I could set him on top of everything, I would. But over the amount of vehicles that are protected right now, at least from general wind and hail, is as good as it can get. I can't help the fact that Mac has to sit outside, but, you know, that's what insurance is for. Even though I understand that, nobody wants to walk outside and see their vehicle punched to death by hail and wind and all of that. But if there's a tornado and it levels the whole house, then you can't really do much about that. How many rows does this have? This is a 32-row planter. I'm just trying to get the thing to set it up right. This ridge marker's got to tear the bejesus out of it if I'm not careful. I'm just trying to get past the tree line. I don't know why I'm putting the row markers out, though. I don't really need them. Just think about my roof. Well, luckily, I don't have to worry as much about my roof. Like, I do, but I don't. It's not something that I would have to cover. I have no idea where it's at in the queue, bud. No, this is a 32. This is a 32-row planter. DB80. Yeah, but that's a massive pole barn shed. So if there's going to be massive amounts of wind, I might as well just say I'm going to set him in a can crusher because it's going to get ripped away. End up like Millennial Farmer a couple years ago. I know, it does look really big, but if you look closely, you can clearly tell that I ripped off the outside 2 row units. On both sides. Yeah, there's no that doesn't matter. You can't fit any more vehicles in the garage. It's currently 3 wide right now. It's got the Oldsmobile, it's got my Impala, and it's got my wife's car. We'll still be live here for another half hour. That garage is honestly a lot bigger than you guys think. It's got an extra panel tall door, and it is a very wide door. I don't remember the dimensions exactly, but it is a big door. I do not make Andy clean. No, that is my buddy Andy Hatster of Canada, and he does have it sold out in the U.S. I think it's actually made in the U.S., but he has them both made in both parts of the... Yeah, you get the point. Game save. Yeah. Sorry, guys. My nose itches. Yeah, that is the fastest way to not get moderator. You don't ask for it. Just saying. Moderator is something that I actually just give to certain people. There's no system as to how that works. Sometimes I do it because, like, Dustin here is one of my reps for Beefcake. Then there's times like Bradley or my buddies from TikTok, Will, Rowdy, and oh man, don't David. And they were the head of my guys over there, so they got it. Like I said, there's no actual system. I just kind of chose. You should get some. Now, I don't know if it's ready yet or if it's available yet, but Andy is working out how to get it being sold through FBN, Farmer Business Network. Millennial farmer people would know exactly what that is. But they would ship it to you directly. Otherwise, you have to go to John Deere at the dealer counter and go like, hey, I need a jug of Anti-Clean. I need a jug. No, I can... Let's see if it... I will turn it up here in a second. But I still got the message on my thing that it's picking up sounds. I gotta try and just talk over it. That's the thing that helps the most, is when you talk over it, so it doesn't really catch the sensor. Edge of the world? Yeah, I know, right? This is what flat earthers think happened. Oh, hello. Now, how do I want to plant this bottom half? I think I might just go off of the headland line. Hello, hello. That's what I do. I try to drive the Impala more because the Impala actually gets half decent gas mileage. The Mac's great, but when he only gets at most like 12 to 13, averaging probably closer to 11 or 10, it's just hard to justify it with these gas prices. I did drive it over there to Hilbert's. I drove him when I went to my trip to Illinois. I took him in March. He made it home. He went through 2 thunderstorms and a blizzard on the interstate. That was fun. A 64? I'll tell you, it's not one of those generations. It's an 09. The most common looking fleet car you could ever have. But at least you get parts for them. They're in scrap yards everywhere. All right, best map I've been on. I mean, I really like St. Mary. St. Mary's a very beautiful map. I know it's kind of hard to see it when I don't really have the ability to, show you without being 2 frames per second. But, I mean, the layout of this map, I really do enjoy it. I mean, there's a lot of hay ground. So for the people doing animals and you could want to try out a map that's pretty fun for the sake of size and what you can do, St. Mary is a great choice. But otherwise, it's like I don't play enough maps to really have a huge opinion. Come on, chat. We're 3 likes away. No. No thanks. She likes her car. I usually stream for an hour and a half. I thought about doing an hour this weekend, but the fact that I'm running with Beefcake on a giveaway, I wanted to kind of give that full time frame where you guys had a chance to enter. Love the grease. All right, Bradley, thank you for that super chat. I do appreciate it. I don't know where we'd be if we had the goal going, but you guys are awesome. You're never required to do the super chats. It's just a way to get in on the fun. Oh man. Oh man. This next pass is gonna suck. I did not put the ridge marker out. Oh, that's gonna be horrible. That's just every General Motors product. What does my wife do for work? She works at an engineering firm. She's a smart person. She's the math person. I won't disclose more. If at some point she makes her reveal onto the channel, then she can tell you guys that. What? Red Solo Cup. There it is. All right. Well, we got our Red Solo Cup action. So thank you guys so much for hitting that like button, supporting us out here. Wait, this cornfield's going to look so rough with the way I have to do the lines. But Red Solo Cup will be our next upcoming song. Make sure you get your cups in the chat, because we'll be heading over to Toby Keith here in just a few minutes. That's our kind of day. 85? Yeah, that sounds about right. But the real question is, what engine is in it? Is it a 454 or a 350? If it's a 350, you got problems. If it's a 454, that's all right. That makes sense. It's more of a, I don't know. Ask him. I think he's just doing it because of the yield book. We don't really have the, well, I guess we do. No, we still don't have precision farming back in yet. So the game's just like, put fertilizer on this. We got started with 19. Nice. Favorite tractor? John Deere 5020. Oh, this field is going to look so rough. This whole big patch is just going to be a nightmare to harvest. That is our kind of night. So thank you guys so much for tuning in at 3,800 the buck. Up next, we have the legendary Red Solo Cup. I have some stuff in this one, so I'm going to be careful with it. So get your red cups in the chat for the legend himself. No, Red Solo Cup is the best receptacle for barbecues, tailgates, fairs, and festivals.
You, sir, do not have a pair of testicles.
And you prefer drinking from glass.
Hey, Red Solo Cup is cheap and 15 years, they are
88.50 or something. You'll be back? All right. Look at all them red cups. See, I don't really know. I'd have to look at those model numbers of pictures, because I don't know those off the top of my head. Favorite like easy. It's gonna be a lot of gameplay stuff, like the Easy Dev, Lumberjack, store deliveries, like things that make the game a lot more convenient to make content with. I don't really have a least favorite tractor, because I haven't really ever had huge problems with something that I have a really bad rap with them. Yucky.
But I have to admit that the ladies get smitten admiring how my first name is written on you with a sharp when I get to hitting.
Yes, well, here's the problem with it, Max, is that you okay, so for somebody asking about the black strip, so this planter is supposed to be a 36-row planter, the DB90. I ripped off the 4 end-row units, so now it's a 32-row Now it's a 32-row planter, and the line I have to take is on the outside of the dual. Well, I forgot to put the pipe out for the strip out for this last one, so it's going to be all messed up for this pass. Yes, I do watch Cletus McFarlane. Hell yeah, brother, you're on the Cletus McFarlane YouTube channel. I do not have a Haggy. I have a mod for it, yes, but I don't use it. Again, I don't have a least favorite tractor because I don't really have enough of a gripe against something, and I just don't know the model numbers as much. I know I've heard stuff from like Deere's older. The 3020s, they were the 3000 series of the 3020s. They weren't terrible, but they also weren't the greatest. And then you go all the way over to like the 1010s and the 2020s. I haven't heard great things about those. But the 4020, of course, one of John Deere's greatest tractors of all time. Boxcar Magnums, same thing. One of the greatest tractors of all time. Oliver, probably the 55 or the 50 series. No idea what would be good in the Molines besides the one I use on the old school, which is the 1350. I don't remember what that number is. Alice had some really good ones. I haven't watched Cody in a while, but yes, I did watch Wishel and Diesel there for a little bit. Case IH, not really a big case guy. I'm a Deere guy at heart. You're back? Well, welcome back. Still got the classic Toby, Keith and his red Solo Cup. A fan favorite of the channel and one of the longest running traditions of our streaming, not career, but our streaming days. So back when I used to stream on TikTok, there was, who's been, I know if we have David and Rowdy in here, they'll remember this. Will might even remember this as well if he's here. But we had one stream. We were on, what is it? No Creek Farms. And we had Red Solo Cup play 15 times in one night. It was insane. He made a DB90 from scratch. Nice. He's looking up with Patrick. But anybody who remembers that TikTok stream, we used to stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays on TikTok. And then Saturday mornings, I used to do, what was it? I do YouTube on Saturday mornings. And then when we did the iRacing stuff Monday nights, it flipped one week to the other. It was like a TV broadcast. It was so cool. Because it doesn't work. These fields were way too big to make the GPS work that I just gave up on it. So I had to hand plant this whole thing. You can't hear me. Should be able to hear me. All the audio should be working. I'm literally speaking right into the mic like I normally do. My levels are completely fine. Everything I have registers completely fine. What all changed now? Because I haven't touched anything. I say there it is. Yeah, so nothing has changed. I'm talking exactly the same I have been the whole stream. It's okay. For YouTube. That's all right, Brad. Man, this field's just gonna suck. I really wanted to have GPS working, but it's just, yeah. This field's gonna be rough looking at it from above, but luckily it's not mine. This is all Andy's ground. So if there's anyone to blame, it's Andy. Andy, why can't your GPS in the fields work? You're driving me nuts. You have a lunch idea? Yeah. I need to eat lunch. Is internet? No, internet's fine. It's the game is lagging because of the fact that I'm trying to run the NASA space shuttle on this thing and it's not liking that. And the audios, I had the mic was screwed up earlier, but I got that addressed. There's no, why would there be I haven't touched anything. Why would there be an issue now? Oh, yeah, it could be muted on that side. That makes more sense. Yes, Corey has touched the tractor, therefore it's now busted. We're in that last 15 minutes, so yeah, we can do something different here. I'm just gonna probably do, if you're a U.S. audience, how many of you guys have entered into the beefcake thing already? Show of hands. Who's all done it? Because we got to really thank them for giving that opportunity. I'm a Zach Brown guy. I really like Joe Nichols. There we go. Good enough. There you go. No, I have never looked. I'm sorry, Xavier. It's not at the top of my priority list. So, not to be mean. That is the least of my concerns about the SST. I appreciate the $2 though, bud. I know one of these days I'll get to it. I just have not done it. Okay, here we go. Planting leeks on it. I know, but it's the only thing I got really to do right now, other than like mowing the yard. It's also the most consistent thing we can do. We about ruined the farm's reputation. That's what happened. I believe so. I'm not 100% sure on that one, Ward. If Dustin, you're in the chat, you might be able to help with that one. I don't believe so. I think that might be... I feel like it's mainly because we wanted you to be able to tag the product. I don't know if that's... I feel like that might be kind of a problem. So I'll talk to Dustin on that one. What model tractor is this? It is a 8R370. Game save. Yeah, that kind of... I think it's just mainly because we both of us have the Instagram accounts, and he wants to like tag the winner of who's winning the giveaway. That would be the only thing. So if you don't have Instagram, that might have just hindered your chances, but I'm not gonna completely rule it out yet because I don't know. The game save sucks. Since you have 17 days. What do you mean 17 days? Just like the game playing? Because I never made content in 17. I only made content in 19. To come out so badly? I know. That'll look pretty cool in Farm Sim if and when it does. Nope. They said it's a randomly selected. They're going to be running the show on this. So Dustin did a lot of the work getting the form set up. I don't really have anything to do with it other than I'm helping promote it, and we're hoping we can do these more regularly. So if you don't win it this time around, you might have a chance later on. But for the initial kickstart, this was the giveaway for today. I don't remember. Well, I'll let you guys know who ended up winning, but I just don't have that information right now. I mean, you're more than welcome to, bud. We actually had somebody do that already on the fan mail. His name's slipping me right now, but we've had that before. He fixed up his B. It's either a B or an A. No, Xavier, I already answered that one. Thank you for that $5. What I said, I didn't look it up. I haven't gotten to. It'll tell you if you go check out the Google Forms. So there's a, it's like Beefcake starter pack, where you get a tasting of like the 5 different beef jerky flavors and then 2 of the beef sticks. And then the other one, in second place, would be the stick sampler, which is 2 of like all of their different beef sticks. So 5 bags of jerky and 2 beef sticks is the main prize, and then like 7 beef sticks is the other prize. There he is. We have that pinned. We have that link pinned on part of the chat, but Dustin just posted it again. Why did that not work? Oh, we got an angle going here. Okay, so the field does do a little bit of moving around. iPhone, I had that game. My dad and I played all the FS games on the phone up until, I believe, 16, and then we stopped. Thank you for another $2 super chat there, Xavier. I was more of a 19 guy. 17 was great for the sake of like the ease of making textures, because you could edit something pretty easy, but 19 was where I really got my feet under me and I learned how to mod and do that in strides. Seven bags of jerky. There it is. 10 beef sticks is second prize. 7 bags of jerky and 2 sticks is the grand prize. I've heard both. I've been around older audiences where I've heard dinner a lot of times, and then I've also heard lunch a lot of times too. I just kind of call it food time. I eat when it's that time, because I like food. I'm doing pretty decent, just kind of rolling, still finishing up planting. We should be done planting this big plot really, really soon. I might have 1 or 2 patches left. Oh, are they now? We got to go out and go check Ping Mods. That's got some really good stuff, but I appreciate it. Okay, that should be the end of the pass. How we looking? Oh yeah, just a few little patches left. The map, Delta South Modding. This is currently a paid-for map. Yes, they do. They do. That's actually one of my favorites. You can vouch. Yeah, Buck can vouch. Absolutely. Now, go check them out if you haven't already, guys. You can win some, possibly, if you're in the U.S., but I do have a code with them, so you can use that at checkout and get 10% off. Really awesome, guys. And I'm like, what, 40 minutes from your guys' front door? Give or take? Elk sticks? I didn't even know about this. 86. Ooh. I mean, I like my 8650. I like a tractor that can scream. 4020s are great, but they don't really have as much of a oomph sound to them. Not really, Xavier. I don't really play much other than Farm Sim anymore. Appreciate that $5 super chat. You don't really have to. I get that it might help read the comments better, but you don't have to chat with the super chats all the time. I want you to save money, man. I want you to save your money. How did I was talking with my buddy Dave, the guy who manages or helps me manage my business email, and he's like, dude, you gotta market this, because I was trying to get my G-Portal stuff set up when I was working with them. He's like, Bucked Up. What do you want your thing to be named? Bucked Up. He's like, you gotta market that somehow. And I'm like, what if I just branded my whole channel as that, and that became the name of the company? So, Bucked Up it was. But Xavier, I do appreciate that. You guys have been an amazing audience. We got 293 likes right now, just under 200 people watching, 21 brand new members. That is amazing. That is awesome. You guys are a great crowd. I really do appreciate all the support you do give. I try to do some things to give back to you the best I can. It might not be the most pizzazz, but I mean, I do want to try to give back a little bit to what you guys have helped me with. For farming sim content, you really got to find out how you can be different compared to your competitors, because it's such a heavily packed market that when it comes to finding out your niche, do stuff that like pertains to mostly your interests, and then just become the best at it. Hello, hello. What's the favorite mod that I have made? I really like my dad's GS45, but the square body that I did in 22 is probably the best mod I ever made, hands down. Gage Kentucky. Dude, Gage Kentucky drivers are the worst. That map is so aggressive, it's not even funny. Do I read much? I'm not a big book guy. My wife's a big book person. I read articles from time to time. Very rarely do I read instruction manuals on how to put things together. I have been reading a Lego book recently because I'm putting together a Lego set, but other than that, no, I'm not a big book person. I read your guys' comments. I try to, at least. I'm not dissing the actual state of Kentucky. I'm dissing the map. I don't know what that guy did to make the traffic that aggressive, but it is rough on that map. The name of the company looks like Netflix, but it's basically like the adult Legos where it has like 1,800 pieces. It's the 4014 Big Boy train. It's 1,800 pieces. I've told you guys, I'm not a person that reads a lot of books. Books was never my thing. I just don't care for it. I get that it's the world of a whole world of knowledge, but I'm a just figure it out as I go guy. I just don't find reading enjoyable. I have no idea for the video this afternoon. The problem is I have another project I have to work on for a friend, and that's going to take the priority. But it should hopefully be around my normal posting time, if not an hour later at most, so 5 p.m. Central Standard. I just can't guarantee anything yet. I'm doing pretty good today, Tristan. Doing pretty good. Exact opposite of a nerd. I'm just me. I'm not a jock. I'm not a nerd. I don't even know all the different names for categories, if that tells anything. I just do what I do, and I do what I do best. Being me. Yes, I do like Fords. The picture book guy. Man, I don't even look at the book. I don't even look at picture books. I Spies, though, I had fun with those. Anybody else remember the I Spy books? We're about 4 minutes away from our ending of the stream, everybody, and we are pretty much going to end out our stream finishing the biggest plot of the farm. So if you haven't already, be sure to check out the rest of the channel. We got some shorts for the news. We have our videos that hopefully will be coming out this afternoon around normal time with Southern Farming and Nate. I got a project for Bucked Up Customs that, as long as nothing major happens over the next few days with the weather pattern, I'll try to have a video out on Tuesday about that so we can get back onto video schedules. Next weekend, if we're doing Nebraska for streaming, I'll try and do something different. It's kind of hard when planting's the one thing I really need to get done, and streaming's the best time to do it. I'm more of a Milwaukee guy. I grew up, my dad had a lot of DeWalt stuff, but he also had a lot of Makita. Just personal preference and also price range. I like my Hercules. I get it, the Harbor Freight might not be the best way to go, but you know, when it gets things done, you can't really argue with the price tag. My P.O. box is on my website on the homepage at the bottom. Without a recording, absolutely, every day of the week. But, you know, that doesn't really get the videos done. So recording's not the hard part. It's the editing that's the problem. And I don't hire an editor for my own reasons, because that's just the way I prefer it. You could record as many videos as you want, but when you have to sit down and edit all of those, it can definitely be taxing. If you have the means to bulletproof the engine, I love it. I love the way it sounds. I love the power that it gets, and it's one of the better engines as long as you have the means to get it done right. You can thank the EPA for most of what's wrong with it. That and the head studs. I'm not gonna hide Austin's truck. There's also no such thing as the fairy dust. There's also no such thing as a good General Motors product. If we're gonna get realistic here. Okay, so there's no good General Motors, Mopar, or Ford product post 2008. Changed my mind. They all have major issues. Everything has problems. Sometimes you get the good straw, sometimes you get the bad straw. I mean, I really like the square bodies, but I also like the OBSs of the Chevys. Modern Chevys, I kind of like that 2015, 2016 Silverado look for the heavy-duty ones. I never really was a big fan. Well, 2017 for the 1500s, I really like those. Position. So all of that is through that is all of my AI stuff that I work with. The actual screenshot is a screenshot I took in game, and I modify it from there. So it's all done via Photoshop, AI, and some extra little tweaks that I have to do myself. 7.3s are good. Good motors. But that's going to be the wrap for our stream today, guys. We have that one little pass left. If you want to check out or get your last-minute entries for the U.S. audience into the Beefcake giveaway, you can do that in the description down below. Spirit in the Sky is our ending out stream song. So big appreciation for everybody who came out today. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. For any of us that are in that 54% with the bad weather from our first poll, make sure you Have your weather alerts on. Staying aware and stay safe as best you can. Mother Nature can be brutal, and it's just not fun. Grant has not borrowed Mac, no. But take care, everybody. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll try to have our videos out as close to normal time as possible. Just got to keep rolling. But that's all we got. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Trying to let the song finish out. I don't want to cut the stream off because of the song being at the end. I guess I could do this. Turn it down just a wee bit. I think this one was maybe $60. No. Yeah, it's not really that expensive. These guys are pretty good on the pricing. It's like $60 or something. But we'll see you guys later. Have a good one.